to Illinois. He beat a DCFS worker so bad she ended up dying 5 months later. Andrew Zucker took a plea deal last week. He'll spend 21 years in prison in the murder of Pam Knight. Tonight, her husband opened up to our Justin Carter with some new details you'll only hear on Fox Springfield.
Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day. So that's for her.
Don Knight sees it written on his wife's bedroom wall every day. The family photos, the awards, her favorite dog statues. It helps ease the pain.
This is her room, and it will always be her room.
He says he was traveling out of town when he got the call. His wife, Pam Knight, a DCFS worker, was injured on the job. He drove to the hospital in Rockford as fast as he could.
I had passed 3 groups of officers sitting along the highway. And none of them bothered to stop me, which was good, because I had to get to Rockford.
He didn't have a clue how bad it was. The left side of her brain was destroyed. He lost her.
Don says he had every intention of bringing his wife, Pam Knight, back to their home where they've spent decades. He says he spent $80,000 ripping up floors, opening up their doors even a little wider to accommodate her.
Last week, and less than 2 years later, 25-year-old Andrew Zucker would plead guilty in her murder. 21 years in prison for shoving Knight to the ground and hitting her in the head 3 times. She was in the process of taking a 2-year-old child into protective custody.
And her last comment to me was, I have to go to this case from hell, which meant this party that we're talking about, the guy that took her life, and remove the 2-year-old baby because there could be harm.
And that's how he wants her remembered. This billboard on Route 2 reminding us all that Pam Knight is, quote, the DCFS worker that gave her life, saving the children of Illinois. And Knight says she often did it with no help.
One of the biggest things that I feel DCFS is having trouble with is determining when they need extra help. They expect these workers to go out into places by themselves and take care of a case that may need extra help.
He tried introducing legislation to better protect state workers. It stalled in the Senate. He says it won't stop his fight.
My last comment to all of them is, when you guys go home tonight and sit down at your dining room table, your families will be with you. When I go home tonight and sit down at my dining room table, I will have nobody, so I'll be alone. And I want everybody to think about that.
In Dixon, Justin Carter reporting.
Truly heartbreaking. Thank you for that great story, Justin. And don't forget, we want to hear your story with DCFS. Call that number on your screen or email us at tips@newschannel20.com.